do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
Extra point good by Gostkowski, and that makes the score 7-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Yellow, 180, check 52, come on. Come, baby, come, baby.
They fake the give, now Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey. Well, we knew this game had the potential to have quite a few twists and turns, but maybe not on the very first play of the game.
And not only did they end up with an interception, they got an actual bonus, too. A nice return ends up setting them up first and goal. What a change and what a twist.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. CD, look at this clock and scoreboard. We're less than a minute into this game, and they've already made 2 trips to the end zone.
So that means that someone's confidence is absolutely soaring right now. There's almost no slowing them down. On the flip side, now you've got to get together. You've got to talk to each other. Make sure you stay tight, stay focused as a team. Yeah, it's a quick blitz, but you can get back in this game if you don't let it get away.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Mahomes now on first down. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. He's picked off near his own 48, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And that is incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Check, 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 check. Ozzy, Ozzy. 44's Mike. Check. Hey, Delta. Let's go, defense. Regular.
Throwing again. Brady. He completes it right side to White. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it. And the return will stop right around the 25. Edelman was the intended target.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game.
52's the mark, boys. 52.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
From the 41, Mahomes caught. Kelsey, left side. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll give to Hyde. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It's John Simon with a sack. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go. But sometimes those coaches can just sense their team. Maybe they're a little flat or they need a little extra inspiration. And he decided to go for it there to try and kickstart things.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down. It's Brady. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 yards, a 1st down. Throwing on first down is Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Alpha. 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. I'm coming. Hey, 66.
To throw again. Brady. And incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Check 99. Check 99.
They begin the drive with Williams. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for KC. 42 yards. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab, and the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. The point after is good, and that'll make our score 14-7.
14, Chiefs 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen, because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41. Now Brady again. On a crossing route, he hits Demaryius Thomas. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Over the middle, it's Thomas. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it, because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Wait, set 29. Alpha. All right, D, let's all right, D. Check. Crouch.
Brady to throw again. But he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's hit on his last 7 straight passes.
Safe. Rip. Kill. Hey, Alabama.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Brady, eluding the pressure right. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it's going to be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And where the ball is now, you got the field goal pretty much in the bag. Now do you try for the end zone a couple of times?
I don't think there's any question about it. You might get it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Josh Gordon, as the first half is winding down, and the Patriots add on to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. It's complete. James White. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Brady now to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Alex Okafor, his second sack of the night. Throwing on second and long. Brady. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. From his end zone, it's Brady on third and long. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Might want to remember that third down play, 37 yards. They took a real chance there, throwing deep from their own end zone.
Yeah, just think about it this way. If you take that shot, which they just did, you're giving those pass rushers an extra chance to get you. Your escape hatch behind you is gone because the end line is there. Yet at the same time, they took the gamble, and boy, did it pay off.
33 yards that time.
Hey, team 6.
Brady. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out.
As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab, and the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. He can't get him down. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Yellow.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's second and 15. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a third and 15. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Dorsett on the return. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up first and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot.
On first down, Brady. Throw over the middle, secured by Gordon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
Here's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by